So those are the four ways that that we can prepare for interviews. So number one is ensure that there are no weaknesses in the syllabus knowledge. Now this, of course, one thing I wanted to add to that is that different schools move at different rates and they navigate through the syllabus in different ways. So this doesn't mean you have to know the entire syllabus, because the interviews take place usually in December, so you'll at that point know AS level or first year A level and one term's worth of second year A level. So you're not expected to know everything, but the stuff you have covered, you can't, if those are going to be like the introductory questions to get you going. So it's important that you have that confidence and ownership of that. So even if very anxious on the day, if they ask you a question about something that's on the syllabus, you can go phew and you know the answer, and it gets you going and gets you in the groove, rather than the first question being like and then it's hard to recover from when the first question is really tough. I can also say that from experience. So that's point number one. Point number two is ensuring that basically what you write in your syllabus, you have done the research. That comes from when you're doing your research, make notes of the things that you're finding interesting, grow that sort of support document, which can be like your sort of revision log. And then from that you can also expand and look into it, and you might investigate further. And number three is practice the actual interview process with people who know their stuff and can ask questions that are the sorts of questions that will be asked. And again, like all these things, practice the process. And final thing is the enthusiasm, which again, choose subjects that obviously you need to balance strength, like ability, but also interest. And when doing your investigating within the subject, of course, don't pick the subject, pick the sort of areas to investigate that you find the most interesting. Don't pick areas because it sounds fancy, but you haven't got a clue what the word means and it's quite boring. Pick the areas that you find most interesting. And so hopefully you find this useful. Thank you very much. My name is Toby Crooks. Bye bye.